friends, my name is Faye and you're watching Mystery Date with a Book. March is finally over. Okay, I swear, that month took 27 years. I kid you not. March was a never-ending month. Anyway, even with all those days in March, I only managed to read 4 books. Well, I read 3 and I listened to 1. So, not great, not my best month, by a long shot. But you know what, with everything that's going on, I just couldn't focus on reading. I just wasn't into it. But still, I managed to read quite a bit in a month, given, you know, the whole crisis. Anyway, the first book I read, we're gonna dive right into it. The first book I read was Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This is a sci-fi series. I think it's a YA. Yeah, it's obviously YA sci-fi. And it was really good, actually. I really enjoyed this. This is about this girl, Spence, and her dad was a pilot. And, okay, this is not a spoiler because it happens right at the beginning and it does say at the back anyway. Her dad was killed in action, but he was seen as a coward as he died because he left his team. He just tried to run away. And anyway, he died as a coward. And so her whole family has a reputation now of being cowards. And Spence wants to be a pilot. Can you imagine the daughter of a coward pilot wanting to be a pilot as well? Like, you know, she has some obstacles to go through. But yeah, anyway, it's a really good story and I highly recommend it. If you're new to sci-fi, I'd say give it a try. You know, I'm not really into sci-fi. I don't read a lot of sci-fi, but I really love this one. I have to say, it's very different from Illuminate and Aurora Rising, and you know, J. Kristoff's style of writing, it's very different. It has nothing to do with that. Brandon Sanderson has a more, it feels more like home, you know. It doesn't feel so foreign in a way. But yeah, Brandon Sanderson, his writing style is perfect for fantasy, so bringing that into sci-fi makes it perfect. Like, I really enjoyed this. So anyway, I'm not gonna tell you anything else. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. This is Skyward. If you're into YA sci-fi, go for it. Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Okay, after that, I was really into the story and I wanted to carry on, but I don't have a physical copy of the second book. So I listened to the second book, Starsight, on Audible, and I have to say it wasn't as gripping, it wasn't as good as the first one, Skyward. Starsight is very different. I mean, the main character in Starsight has a mission, but I didn't really care about the mission, if you know what I mean. Like, the book didn't make me care about the characters anymore, in a way. It was high stakes, but it wasn't as involving, it wasn't as emotional or as gripping as the first one. So, I don't remember what star rating I gave for the second one. I think the first one was 4 stars and the second one 3 stars. It was okay. It wasn't a bad book, but it just wasn't as good as the first one. Okay, then I read, oh, these are not in the right order, by the way. I don't remember. I think this was the first one I read in the month. The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. Now, this took forever for me to go through. It's not even that long. How many pages does it have? Just over 400. Just over 400 pages. It's very popular. It's, you know, it's Paula Hawkins. Now, this is the second book by Paula Hawkins that I've ever read. And I'm getting the feeling that her writing style is not for me. It's very slow, very slow paced, and then suddenly at the end everything happens all of a sudden. So, you know, if you're into slow paced stories, you know, it's a mystery. You know, the girl on the train, she's trying to solve a mystery. But the characters really drove me crazy. Like, all the female characters were mentally unstable. Honestly, they were hysterical. Their actions didn't make sense, which is ridiculous. Like, all the main female characters were like that. All of them. And all the main male characters were, first of all, they were all really hot, which is not realistic. And they were all very aggressive and violent, and they all had secrets. So all the female characters were the same, and all the male characters were the same. So I really didn't like it. Sorry, I didn't like this. Yeah, I know I know a lot of people like this book. It's a favorite for a lot of people, but it's not for me. The writing style was very slow paced. I didn't like the characters. I didn't care for the characters at all. So, no. Sorry, not for me. Not for me. I don't remember how many stars I gave this. Maybe 2.5. I think it was 2.5, but I'm not quite sure. Then I read something completely different. I picked up Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, and oh my goodness, this is the first book in her new trilogy, and I didn't know how much I had missed this world until I started reading this. You get to hear about all those characters that you know and love, and you get to see the characters in the Infernal Devices in here as well. And in this one, you get to see their children. You get to see all the... I can't really give you any spoilers just in case you haven't read the Infernal Devices. So I can't tell you, you know, who lives to the end or who doesn't, you know, things like that, big spoilers. But anyway, this trilogy is about the next generation. That's all I'm gonna say. And yes, I love this story. It did start off a little bit slow, but then it picked up really quickly. And oh my goodness, it was bam, 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 no stop till the end, and it was brilliant, okay? It was amazing. There are characters that I hate in this book, but I think I have a feeling that I'm supposed to hate them. And there are characters who I absolutely love. Like, you can see one of the main characters here, Cordelia, and oh my goodness, I want to meet her. I want to meet Cordelia. Cordelia Carstairs. She's such an interesting character. And yes, I have no words. This book made me want more. I need the second book now. I think the second book's coming out next year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But, I need the second one, honestly. Just take my money, I don't care. I need the second book, like, as soon as possible. So, these were the books that I read in the month of March. These three little beauties here, well, this one not so much, and Starsight as an audiobook. I think, under the circumstances, it was a really good reading month, okay? Because, if you've seen my last video, I was not in a happy place. I was not well. So this whole lockdown thing, it kind of broke me last week, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who reached out to me, and I'm so grateful for the bookish community. I'm grateful for you just by watching this video. I feel like I'm being heard by somebody, even if I don't know you personally. I just want to say thank you for watching my videos, for reaching out, for, you know, sending me private messages on Twitter asking me how I'm doing, you know, seeing if my family's okay and things like that. I'm so grateful to every single one of you, and I have no words, really. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. And whenever I do reach 1,000 subscribers, I want to do a massive giveaway. I'm not really sure yet what I'm gonna do, but I want to do something to give back to you, to this community. I want to give something back, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. So if you have any ideas, if you have any suggestions, please leave them down below in the comments, because I'm not really sure what I want to do yet. But yeah, I want to give back to the community in some way, for all your support and the friendships, the friends that I've made here. It's just... Okay, this is a wrap-up video, not a shout-out or, you know, a celebration video for my 1,000 subscribers. That's not it. Okay, so wrap-up. Yes, March, 4 books. I think we're doing pretty well, especially because one of them was a chunker. I think was pretty good, you know, with the circumstances and all that. Alright, okay, I'm just rambling now. So, if you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a like, subscribe, click the bell, and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.